This car ran at Watkins Glen in 2018 and was canceled in the 164 Gold Series, but luckily NASCAR Authentics brought it back in 2019. Here is Alex Bowman's Nationwide Children's Hospital CAMARO ZL1. Howdy folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again with another NASCAR Diecast review. And today's car is, well, it's from Wave 1 of 2019, and it's not the most popular diecast, but nonetheless, it is a diecast. It is Alex Bowman's 2018 Nationwide Children's Hospital Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. And I believe he ran this car at Watkins Glen last year in the Cup Series. So, this car is from Wave 1. Alex Bowman, Nationwide sponsored Chevy here. It's a interesting paint scheme. I think the paint scheme has a very good meaning to it. It's supposed to feel kind of like a youth kind of paint scheme design because it's children's hospital type of stuff. But I think it's a really good diecast idea to kind of get this out because kind of shows a little bit of the softer side of NASCAR, not always just the hardcore side of NASCAR. But here is all the cars you would normally see in Wave 1. We pretty much we got half of this wave. We didn't get the Dillon, the Harvick, or the Bowyer, but it's okay. But in this review, we'll be covering the Nationwide Children's Camaro. And honestly, from first glance, it's a the base color for it is white. You have kind of like this almost like a translucent kind of blue, kind of like it's like kind of see-through. Like this one is like fades kind of into the light a little bit, and kind of like that design. It looks pretty interesting. The font though, I mean, it's kind of basic. There's nothing there. It's just Nationwide Children's. I mean, there's no like border around it or nothing. No blue, nothing. It's just very basic. The roof of it, I like the white 88. It does look good with a blue background, and I do like the blue 88. That does look pretty good. Let's just go ahead and get this diecast out of the package. Here she is out of the package. This car, like I said, it's very, it doesn't have maybe a whole lot going to it. It's more or less the kind of meaning of the car. That's kind of the important part of this diecast. One thing I did just notice that I'm liking, is the Alex Bowman kind of name rail there. I like that. How it's kind of like it's got two different shades of blue. It's something different. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. It's a basic normal gloss white. Almost said flat white there, but just a gloss white with a little bit of a design around it. The roof's painted, the deck lid's painted. A little bit of striping here, but the most part of this diecast, a lot of little butterflies around it, which is, that's cool. The back end of the car actually looks really good. I really like this shade of blue. I really do. I think that looks pretty darn good. I like that. That nice dark blue. It reminds me of Jeff Gordon's like Pepsi cars almost, but I like that blue. That's a very pretty blue. I really like that. Here is the right side of the car. And it's the same thing as you see on the other end, but I really like the blue 88. I really do. I like the blue and white. It looks good. It reminds me of his patriotic paint scheme a little bit. I just wish they would have made, I don't know, maybe done a little bit more design wise. But then again, the main part of it is supposed to be the butterflies. I think that's an important message they're trying to send. It's a diecast that I personally wouldn't go out of my way to get, but when I seen Wave 1 and they had it, I was like, you know what, let's do a review on it. A little bit of a screw up here on the right front headlight. I don't know what they're doing there, but half the 88's missing, so that is a diecast decal screw up. That's unfortunate. You can see a little bit of a butterfly here and here. That's pretty cool. Team Hendrick there. So it does have a few quality issues, but for the most part, it's not that bad. I mean, the number is where it needs to be. The roof number is nice. The hood Hood sponsor, I will admit, is a little crooked. You can kind of see how this part, I mean, I imagine this is supposed to be flat. It would look better if it was flat, but this is skewed like this instead of like this. So that is unfortunate. A little bit of a paint chip right here. You can kind of see we're about right there. A little bit of a paint chip. So that's unfortunate, but you know, it's not the best quality, but I mean, the truth is that the quality of this said car is much better than half the cars Lionel makes, because the decals are where they need to be almost. I mean, there's no like gigantic mess ups. There's nothing like just terrible. You know, like this part ain't in the window or something. You know, it's pretty well where they need to be. I mean, they even got the name rails right, so that's very uncommon of Lionel to get the name rails right. And I don't know about you, but it kind of looks like how the blue on it, it almost looks like it has a different finish to it. Like, I don't know about y'all, but it almost looks like it has a little bit of like glitter effect to it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but you can kind of look on the left with the white, and you can kind of see how yeah, it has a shine to it, but it doesn't have that individual kind of sparkle. Maybe I'm just, you know, not noticing it because it's white, but the blue definitely looks like it has a little bit of a like a shine to it. But up here, it looks more or less kind of, I wouldn't say flat, but it's not as potent. You can still see a little bit of a sparkle, but I definitely think that if that was the case, that they made the blue on this race car have a little bit of kind of like I wouldn't say a glitter effect, but a little bit of a sparkle, kind of metallic kind of look, I think that would look really cool. It'd be a nice little accent for this Camaro, something, you know, kind of set it off. But I mean, it's a pretty basic paint scheme, honestly. You know, it's not like, it wouldn't be that hard to design, you know. It's just a basic roof, deck lid, and then the back bumper, and then a little bit of striping on the side. It doesn't have a whole lot of design appeal there, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it is just, you know, a 2018 diecast released in 2019, and this was, I think, one that actually got DMP'd. So this was an exclusive to NASCAR Authentics, which I think is cool. You know, it's always good to get exclusive cars that were previously canceled, because it kind of leaves people on their toes. You know, if they hear a car gets canceled, they're like, oh no, the car's lost forever. Well, as seen with Wave 4 Kyle Larson's car with DC Solar, I mean, anything's possible. I mean, legit, anything is possible, because that car, everyone, I would have just written that thing off as dead completely. And somehow, some way, I guess they had a contract with them before they got raided to release that in NASCAR Authentics, because otherwise, why would they release it? So, I don't know. They did something, but hey, it just shows that, you know, no matter what car it is, it can still be produced, which I like, because it kind of adds a little bit of a excitement. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. And for the paint scheme, we pretty much got that one all covered here. But here is the magnet of it, and it's actually a pretty cool magnet. I like how the 88 actually has like the little butterflies in front of it, and they're not like 3D, they're just, you know, basic, you know, color ones. I like that. I think that looks good. Then you have like your very detailed butterfly here. And then you kind of have like the Lionel Racing stock image of the paint scheme back here. I think that's cool, you know, I think that's cool. Alex Bowman, you know, it's just a simple, you know, die cut, you know, magnet. And I like these things, man. I really do. And I've noticed in 2019, they've been making a pile of these. And I think that's great. I think it's good to streamline it. Make these in hoods. That's what I want. And 2019, so far, that's what they've been doing. Because I really like those little magnets. They're a good size. You can just pile them onto a wall or something. It's really cool. You know, I like what they're doing, guys. I like what they're doing. And with that, that's going to be the end of this review. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Diecastbuffet. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one out there. And Diecastbuffet signing off.